is possible. If it was not for the Rotary Club financially supporting this event, we would not be here. Let's give the Rotary Club another applause. And we have a plaque to show our appreciation. So, Courtney, if you go and get the plaque, and we'd like a representative of the Rotary Club to come to the podium or stage, if you will, and receive what we consider our appreciation on paper. Mr. Ivan.
With gratitude and appreciation to the Rotary Club of Hollywood for outstanding contribution of your support and sponsorship. First Annual Adams Middle School Academic Triathlon, Liberia Civic Association, February 15, 2024.
Hello. I didn't prepare anything, but that doesn't really matter to me, of course. Well, we're here tonight. This is a great thing. For the Rotary Club is we're an international organization, and believe me, looking at Basel here, Basel became a member of our Rotary Club, and for Liberia, they could not have a better advocate. And for us Rotarians, here we are, we're doing something that's the first, again, doing the spelling bee. This is the sort of things that we want to be doing in the community. I mean, to come here and see these kids and to hear what they're doing, it's a great thing for us. And believe me, Liberia, we see you, we see these kids, and we are listening to you, and we want to get engaged more in doing more things in this community. But we also need the people of Liberia to come and step up and come to our club, get your feet at our table or you're under a table. We need your feedback. We need to know the things that we need to be doing in the community. I mean, we want to do more things, but we need feedback and we need to know what direction to go in. And what I'd like to do is thank Basil for putting this together and getting me involved with the Rotary Club, to sponsor this. So all you kids, you owe this guy a debt of gratitude. He has done a phenomenal job, and we care about you. Do a great job. So who's going to win tonight? The girls or the boys? Who's the loudest? The girls, let me hear you. That's it? Let me hear the boys. The girls win. I'm going to call it now. Thank you.
I'm often told that I am creative and progressive, and every time I hear that, the credit goes to Mr. Henry Graham. All I'm doing is emulating what he has done. So every time I see Mr. Graham, I am at awe as the patriotic individual who on his shoulders have brought Liberia along. Let's give Mr. Graham a round of applause. It's easy for me because I do what he has done for so many years. Every time I hear about first, about something, I'm all. That means that someone was denied being the first. Someone break through the ceiling of racism or lack of inclusion. And right now, 20, 30 years from now, when we speak of the first, we speak of Vice Mayor Linda Anderson. Not only is it an emotional thing, but it's a struggle. She took the word no and made maybe and turned it into yes. And that was not easy. So at this time, because she's an example, and the best servant is to be accomplished by just doing something. It's almost a spiritual thing. We'd like her to come up and we have a flag to show how much we love her.
So it says, with gratitude and appreciation to Vice Mayor Linda Anderson for exemplary community leadership of the Liberia Civic Association, February 15, 2024.
I'd like to say thank you. And this is a nice gift because it's a clock. And the time is ticking for the next Black commissioner to be made in Hollywood. I just heard Josh say, our mayor. Okay, Linda, it's time for election. But this is really nice because where I came from, I remember sitting over in that little corner there in my history class. And just to think, I came from Addicts, and I'm the first Black commissioner. So I'm proud.
Yeah. So it says, Rotary, Hollywood, 1925, with great appreciation to Mr. Eli Agnes, Assistant Principal, for your support and tireless efforts for the first annual Addicts Middle School Academic Society and the Liberia Civic Association, February 15, 2024.
Thank you very much. It was unexpected. I certainly want to begin by, as educators, we don't do it alone. I want to thank my principal, Ms. Irely, my team of assistant principals in the Centro, Ms. Williams, obviously, Ms. Jean, Ms. Carobo, Ms. Hodge, Mr. Grant, and all the wonderful teachers that helped put this night together. Of course, the Liberia Civic Association, the Rotary Club, and all the parents and students that make it possible. So I really want you guys to give a big round of applause to the kids. It's really got the kids. Always got the kids. Right? So, that's it for me. I thank you guys. I want to be brief because I want to make sure that we have a wonderful spelling bee. But I thank you all for being here, and thank you guys for the award. I really appreciate that.
I have a zillion concepts, and one of them is if you ever drive by and see someone underneath the hood of the car, you keep driving. But if that same person starts pushing the car, you stop and you help push. It's amazing how that works. And because of the individuals in the Liberia Civic Association, they help push. I see them as street fighters. They're fighting for the street. And one young man who is a fighter is Mr. Foster. Mr. Foster has a computer school, and he donated a computer to the second prize runner-up. Mr. Foster, would you please stand? Street fighting just as at this time, our spelling bee will begin.
Your word is meteor.
Meteor. M-E-T-E-O-R.
That is correct. The new word is gymnasium.
Gymnasium. G-Y-M-N-A-S-I-U-M. Gymnasium.
That is correct. Contestant number 4. Your word is behavior.
B-E-H-A-V-I-O-R.
That is correct.
And your word is horrific.
Horrific.
H-O-R-R-I-F-I-C.
Contestant number 8. Your word is newsstand.
Newsstand. N-E-W-S-S-T-A-N-D.
That is correct.
Of our academic triathlon is Alicia Regis. That's going to calculate the final overall standings to determine our overall winner. So at this time, I don't know if Dr. Phillips or
I recognize our ancestors who is giving us an opportunity to stand here today. 20 years from now, 30 years from now, we'll be the ancestors. And I want them to remember Addicts Middle School and the fact that with the enhanced individual, we're giving them an opportunity to show that it's possible, better is possible than good is not enough. So this is why we're here this evening. I'd also like to say that I'm a former police officer. I worked for the Vice Sheriff's Office for 28 years. And it's a pleasure to what I've seen in the courthouse, we're now in the schoolhouse, and we're dealing with young minds. It's an honor. So I want to give yourself a round of applause for supporting these young people. And truly, they're all winning. I am astonished when I realize I also work with individuals who are in the criminal justice system. And I have to say, every young man that I know that is involved in the court system, they always share with me that they hate their daddy. If they wasn't for their daddy, they would not be incarcerated. So I'm here to advocate that as men, we need to be an example for our young boys. I'm here to advocate that the media is playing psychology on our young minds. Those individuals that you see on TV, they're lying to us. They live in a gated community. Their kids go to a private school. And the buffoonery, the music behind it, do nod and acknowledge, but it's a lie. So every time I see someone that needs a second chance, it's because of compassion. It's a spiritual thing with the Liberia Civic Association. Every member shows up, and the thing about a volunteer is that they're not being paid. But I always believe the worst sinners make the best Christians. So therefore, it's impactful that we be an example, because someone is always watching, someone's always observing. And it amazes me, and I must say this, that every time I hear someone talk about church folks and how they're hypocrites, they just go through the motion, I've never heard anyone say anything about people that go to the club. I've never heard anyone say they're hypocrites. You know, they're phony. So spirituality, regardless of your faith, plays a part in your behavior. It plays a part in how you act. And every time you look at someone, you should think, how can I help this person? How can I be an example for this person? Because someone is always watching. And our objective as the president of the Liberia Civic Association, as I said before, is to emulate Henry Graham. Because in the past, the amount of gossip and he's out for himself and he's all about it. Today we can look and say, thank you, Mr. Henry Graham. Okay? Anyone who's motivated to move and make a difference, there's always haters and gossipers and folks that just deny the fact that he's trying. My objective when I'm no longer is to have a statue look at me that said he tried. That's all. I'll be satisfied with that. So, in honor of the members of the Liberia Civic Association, we ask you to join us because we plan to make a difference in the city of Liberia. We plan to make Liberia, when the word Liberia count, it's not on a negative concept. I have 2 masters and a PhD. I share that with you not to impress you, but to impress upon you the importance of knowledge. Too many of us have degrees that we don't know about ourselves. I'm from Africa. My great-great-great-great-grandmother was a slave. And even though today we have songs like the greatest love of all, I believe I can find, the only song she knew was sometimes I feel like a motherless child. I take this personally. That when you look at me, you have to respect me, regardless of your concept. So we are here to stay and to make a difference. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Phillips. So I want to remind the audience that earlier today we had a math competition. And let me tell you, all 10 competitors did a wonderful job. The top 3 finishers in our math competitions in 3rd place for our math competition was Gianmarco Padron. He finished 3rd place. 2nd place for math was Dwayne Davis. And our number 1 for math was Annabelle Wilkinson. For our trivia contest, Liberia, our 3rd place finisher there was Gianmarco Padron. Our 2nd place winner there was Jackson. first place winner was Alicia. And for our spelling bee, basically, we had our third place finishers were Mia and Jackson. They finished in third place. In second place, obviously, was Amari. And in first place in the spelling bee, now just for the spelling bee, was, of course, Alicia. If you finish in first place, you got 10 points. Second place was 9 points. Third place, 8 points, all the way down to 1 point. And so all three categories, we added up the total points. So if you got 10, 10, and 10, we had 30. No one was perfect. But our third place overall finisher with 23 points was Annabella Wilkinson. Our second place overall winner was Jackson. And our overall winner with 25 points was Alicia Regis. Alicia is the winner of our academic triathlon and the recipient of the grand prize. So at this time, I'm going to have Dr. Phillips and the Liberia Civic Association award all of our competitors that participated get some award, including the overall winner, and they can do that right now.
Thank you. At this time, the winner is going to get her trophy, $200. Don't be shy.
Thank you to everyone who helped me study, and my mom, and thank you.
Don't just give me pain, I do this every day.